Yeah, I'm on yours now.
Oh, are you on computer?
I'm on, what's that?
Oh, are you controlling? Wow.
Can you see
Oh,
this?
don't show everyone all my messages.
So we're going to go through Georgie's private inbox. No.
Please don't. Okay, so.
Yeah, all right. So basically, I want to show you guys this from the other night. You know how we were talking about how to find your audience?
Yeah.
We'll go to Georgie's Citizen Cow.
Is Georgie's okay business one?
Yes.
Okay.
And that's where the ads manager is only on a business account. Is that correct, Sean?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And then you go to Insights, which is here.
Insights.
Yeah. And then we go to, where are we? Go to People. So looking at Georgie,
Standard 85% woman.
to save, but like this is like you've got a few people from the States looking at you, New Zealand, United Kingdom, a few people from Tassie.
So Australia is the major audience. Yeah.
Yeah. So when you're advertising, your main audience is 25 to 44, yeah?
Yep.
So there's no point really advertising to these guys because it's just a waste of money on ad spend.
Yep. Okay, cool.
Advertising, you go 25 to 44. That's your female. And then you can go to posts. This is basically tells you when your people are online.
Okay.
So for you, people are peaking at like 4 o'clock. And they're going pretty hard to about 9 o'clock.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay, cool.
Oh, shit.
After 10 o'clock, there's no point advertising after 10 because everyone's not really engaging.
Okay.
So you go from probably, 8 o'clock till 10.
Okay, cool.
Then you can look at your engagement with posts. You post which is down here. That looks like.
Yes, some of my posts are linked with Instagram and some of them aren't, and I don't actually directly post on my Facebook page.
Yeah, that's all right. So who would be like some of your competitors?
Panna.
And chocolate. Yeah. What else?
Where did you find them? Sorry, where were they? Pages.
Yep. So you go to top post. Yep.
From Pages You Watch. Right, got it. Yeah.
Yeah, and you go add pages, and then what would be another one? Loving It.
What's the chick in Sydney?
Oh yeah, Loco Love.
Yeah.
But what about Loving Earth or Loco Love?
Loco Love would be a more direct competitor.
Okay.
Because Loving Earth do so many
different things. Loco Love.
Yeah.
Is that it there? Byron
Yeah.
Bay?
Yeah.
So what's that? So if you want to look at like what people are up to, this is where you can go, okay, let's look at what she's up to, Loco Love. I said yes. This looks like just like a personal.
She does a lot of that.
She says yes. No.
Small words.
Yeah.
Organic posts.
Crystal with the chocolate. Standard.
Yeah.
And see that 40, is that 40 likes or is that 40 people looked at the page?
Liked it. Oh, that's engagement. So that's how many people liked it.
Okay.
What, via Facebook?
From Facebook, yeah.
Okay, not Instagram. Yeah.
So you can look at this and go, okay, this is interesting. Tag someone you'd like to go to distance for you and make you a planner. So, something cool you could do next month, George, is do like, do a comp, like tag someone on Instagram that you'd like to, and then offer them a free cake delivered to their house.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like do a competition. It doesn't really cost you much.
Yeah.
What it does is like tag one of your upcoming birthday friends this month, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you can go, I'm gonna bake a cake for you,
Right. Okay. Cool.
Organic traction because everyone's going to want to tag themselves because it could be someone's birthday coming up that month.
And Sean, is the whole purpose of that to get more people following you?
Yeah, and also more engagement. more people following you, more people engaging with you.
And is the engagement purely because from an algorithm perspective, or is it because you hope that with engagement they'll then talk about you live as well?
They'll share potentially.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
They'll share. Okay.
They'll share, and when more people like and comment.
So is that another thing to do? Not only get them to like and comment, but to try and get them to share the post as well?
Yeah, if you get more shares, it gets more relevant.
Great. Okay.
Likes it, yeah. And also Instagram. You can't obviously share on Instagram, but share on the story.
But you said never share the same offer or ad on Instagram and Facebook, correct?
Depends on your market. Like you can. Depends. Like Instagram's more lifestyle focused, like chocolate, community, and the odd like product image.
Yeah.
And then Facebook, I'd do more community stories.
Great. Okay.
Giving back. It's more about friends and family.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So stories around citizen community and what I'm doing in the community. Okay, cool. Yep. Awesome.
So then you go home. I'll show you how to set up Ad Manager now.
Okay.
All right, sweet. So you go, it's not on your side panel, so just type in Ad Manager.
Okay.
Boom. Cool, so you're in the Ad Manager here.
Yep.
Regards Ad Manager.
By the way, Sean, I actually meant to text you. I think that on your invitation, you said tonight in the subject and you said tomorrow night in the body of the text.
Oh, okay.
So that might be why people might be a bit confused and think that it's tomorrow. But you've recorded it, so you can just send it out.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So then you go, so this is Ad Manager. Basically, this is a platform where you can advertise from. If you want to set up Business Manager, that's where if you're running an agency, you're running multiple accounts and pages.
Yep.
How you can set up there. But for you, most people here, you just go to Ad Manager, and that's where you manage everything.
Yep.
So this is where you manage your whole advertising part. So to go through Ad Manager, like basic functions, you've got Account Overview. That gives you a broad snapshot of how your campaign's going. Creative Reporting. You haven't spent any money. What people are engaging with you. How your ads are going. This is like age and gender, age. When they're engaging with you the most with your ads. This is paid side.
Yep.
Regions posting from.
Yep.
Yeah, to campaigns. So then you got 3 levels. 3 levels to an ad. And to make this as least confusing as possible, campaigns where you select the objective of the campaign.
Yep.
You're going to learn a complete campaign, which is this one.
Now, would that be, for instance, what I would do when I was talking about this event? Would that be considered a campaign?
For a campaign?
For the event that I was talking about that in a couple of weeks, would I create a campaign for that?
And is it a free event or?
It's a paid event.
How much is it?
But it's not on Eventbrite. It's I think $65 a ticket.
$65 a ticket.
Yeah.
And it's on the
12th of August.
Yeah. There's 2 ways you could do it. You could go traffic campaign.
Yep.
Which is basically, if you ever don't know, just like highlight over there.
Oh, cool. Yep.
And this will tell you exactly what the campaign does. So this is sending people to a destination on our Facebook, such as a website. This is like going for the algorithm that's more likely to wait for a landing page to load.
Okay.
This is an engagement consideration. So this is if you're going, so say like you, Georgie, you're doing like a post on a story, which is really captivating and you want engagement. You can use that for Instagram. You can do an Instagram engagement campaign.
Mm-hmm.
if you're trying to build your brand and get more likes, you can do a like campaign.
Yep.
Which is for people who are more likely to like your page. And then for you do an event. So that's when you create an event inside Facebook.
Yep.
Have you done that yet, or?
No.
No. So there's two ways you can do a traffic campaign that goes directly to that site.
Yep.
Or you could do an engagement campaign. Engagement campaign.
Okay, cool. Yep.
So you got video views. So if you're trying to if you're starting out, you don't have really much information on who likes you.
Yeah.
Have you done any videos before?
No.
No. So videos here, this would be for video views. It's quite a cheap way to get traffic. It's like you can run ads for under 20 cents, and it's basically targeting people who stay spend 10 seconds watching your video.
Okay.
And then you can build an audience off that, which I'll go into traffic another time. And then you've got lead generation, which is like a form you can fill out, grab their email address. It's not always the best option. This is Messenger, so you do an ad where basically the call to action is to send you a private message.
Right. Okay. Cool. So that would be like if I were trying to expand the cake business and I want people to PM me for the flavors and stuff like that, or something.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So conversion campaign. That's when you got the code set up, like a pixel set up on your website, so you can track purchasing.
Okay.
Conversion will be people are more likely to convert, so pay for a product.
Yep.
So you set up a pixel on your account, your Shopify account, and then you can put the code on the conversion. So you can put the code on the website.
Yep.
And you can do retargeting based on where people go on your website. Catalog. I haven't really used it, so that's for e-commerce, where you can basically, I don't know what that sound is, but I'm going to mute some people. I'm muting you guys. All right, sweet.
It's Sean Lingans. Just tell him to pipe down a little bit.
Is it loud?
Yeah, it's really loud.
But he's not doing anything.
Someone's washing dishes.
Oh. How can you hear it when I've got my earphones on?
Because it's picking up the sound that the room that you're sitting in.
Oh. I thought that you wouldn't be able to hear it because okay. Shall I do that? Sorry.
And then you've got reach campaign, which from what I've been told, and brand awareness, these are pretty not very good campaigns to use, just brand awareness. So if you are going to start looking into paid advertising, look at building traffic, if you want to build an audience, video views or conversions.
Yeah, cool.
Before we get into this, I'll show you this first. What I do first is I build my audiences. Why isn't this working? Just one sec.
It's called Zoom. Huddle around.
What's fresh?
Huh?
The internet's playing up here, sorry.
That's okay.
Wait, and you get audiences.
This audience? Okay, yeah.
You see how I did that?
Yep.
So you go up the top, do you go to that little burger, those three?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now this is how you can create 3 different audiences.
Right, I remember. Yep.
A lookalike audience and saved audience.
Mm-hmm.
So custom audience, that's exactly that demographic that take action on your website. It's their customer files. Have you got an email database?
Not really.
No.
I need to start.
Traffic.
Yeah.
So set up a pixel. I'll tell you how to do that another time. But when you set up a pixel on your website, It's a code you put into. Do you have WordPress, Georgie?
No, I'm on. Oh, think I'm on Squarespace.
Okay. So what you can do, you can create your pixel
Yeah.
or website. You go create. And then you create audience. So this is basically, I'll show you to set up Pixel another time, it's just a little bit more.
What's Pixel again?
So Pixel's like a code, like a bit of simple code you put on your website, right? So it integrates with Squarespace, Wix, WooCommerce. And then what you can do, you can integrate it like this, right? WooCommerce, Shopify, and then you put that code on your website. And basically what that's doing is you're just tracking what customers are up to on your website. So on certain pages, you can go, okay, so for Georgie, I don't know, what is your website?
I actually think it's Wix. It's not WordPress.
Okay. So for here, this is fresh, isn't it?
Look at this. Look at all your knowledge.
We're having a fresh night, aren't we?
Yeah, it's Wix.
Yeah. This here, right? Stockers.
Which needs updating. Yeah.
Yeah. So you can put a code on this part of your website, right? And you can track people to say,
Yeah.
do an ad back to all the people who've been here in the last 7 days saying, hey, retargeting them saying, hey, we've just opened up more room for stockists in Melbourne. Love to have a chat. Check out my page. Boom. Because I've already been to your stockist.
Yep. Got it. Yep.
Do an ad back to all the people who've been there over the last 7 days.
Yep.
And then, you know, you can track what they're up to here, but for you, like you're already doing like a e-commerce part, right? Where you're going to start selling your products.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm launching into.
Yeah. So you could just start building an audience once the code's put in, and then you can build an audience. You can build a custom audience. So say right here, right? Can everyone see that? So you can do an audience so you can do a custom audience and make sure you label it CA.
Yeah.
CA stands for customer. So all website visitors in past 30 days, right?
Yep.
And then that creates that exact audience. So every single person that's been to that website in the last 30 days is in that like that data. And then you can do a lookalike audience based off that, which is like similar user ID numbers with similar interest habits.
Yep.
Or retarget those exact people who have been to your website the last 30 days on Facebook, on Instagram, and do, because they're already more likely to be into your brand, right?
Yep.
And so you can choose.
I see. Yeah.
Pages. So make sure you always say it equals. So only choose. So say you want to target people only chosen, like who have only been to this part. You put that into this part here, but then you can exclude people. So you can exclude people if they've already purchased a product. So you don't do ads to people who've already purchased. Otherwise, they'll just get ad fatigue and they'll. And then you can also do this, right? You can like do an ad, do an audience based on the time spent on your website in a percentage wise. So like the top 25% spend the most time there in the last 30 days. You can do an ad back to them. And that's your key. They're already really warmed up to you, you know, they've spent maybe 10 seconds or so on your website, they're reading all about you. And then you can do an ad back as a competition, right? Which is a good idea to start doing like a, you know, drop a comment, who's your friend's birthday, I'll cook them a cake and deliver it to their house.
Yeah, cool.
That'd be a real cool way to, and you can target all the people already onto your website.
Awesome. Okay.
That's custom audience. And then you've got that. So that's website traffic. And then this is customer file. So you can drop in a MailChimp.
Yep.
You can also drop in like a CSV emails onto them. But the main thing now, the law is getting way tighter. You just have to make sure it's your emails and you have to sign off on it. You're getting a lot of shit for it if you don't. If you
Okay.
just look in other people's email addresses and you get caught, like you're done. So
Okay.
laws coming in.
So
Make sure-
they have to have agreed to sign up for your website. Yeah. Okay.
Exactly. Yeah. And then you've got. Also got app activity. I haven't used app activity. This is like for games and stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
Offline activity, I haven't used that either, but engagement's really, really good to build an audience. So say you go engagement, which is there, a video. This is on Facebook, yeah?
Yeah.
So then we'll choose, so if you want to do a lookalike audience based off people who spent 10 seconds on your video, Citizen Car, you got no videos, but then you choose a video, right? And then you can target people who've watched 10 seconds of your video, right? And you go custom audience, people who watched at least 10 seconds of video, and make sure you really spell it out, otherwise you get super confused with audiences. Just make sure it says exactly what it is, and then you've got an option to create a lookalike audience. But this is exactly that demographic who watched 10 seconds of the video, right?
Yeah. So they're targeting those specific same people who have the same activity as those same people.
That's for a lookalike audience.
For a lookalike, yes.
This is a custom audience. That's exactly those people who watched 10 seconds of the video. Yeah. And then you can do an event campaign. So you can target. So for you, because you've got an event coming up, have you ever held any other events? You haven't held any events.
No.
You can. So say you've done a previous event. You've had 300 people go. You can retarget them again because they've already responded to that event, and you can do a custom audience of people who responded going or interested in last event, in previous event, and then you can do an ad to those people who've already been.
Okay.
Or they can go who have already responded going or interested. So say, you know how you've got an ad campaign coming up, you want to promote your event?
Yep.
So you'd go, what you could do is you do an event campaign, and then you'd go people who responded interested.
Yep.
You'd go that, and then you do a retarget to those people who are only interested, and then direct them directly to the website.
Okay, cool.
Because they've only clicked register, interested.
Yeah.
So then first you just do an audience just to like get people to sign in, click interested on the event.
Okay, cool.
Go back, custom audience. So Facebook page, this would be good for you, Jordan, because you're starting it. You're doing an audience. You go custom audience, people who engaged with Facebook page in past 365 days. Great audience. So that's created, right? And it takes 15 minutes sometimes to populate. It's 24 hours. So that's all the people right now who've engaged with your Facebook page.
Okay.
And then you go custom audience again. We'll set this other one up.
So this, now that we're asking for this information, this will be on my page.
Yeah,
that request. Yeah, cool.
So this is your Instagram account, Citizen Car.
Yeah.
You can target, you can get an audience based off your Instagram account who visited your business profile, who have engaged with any post, who've sent you a message in your business profile.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. So you can go, let's just go custom audience, everyone who engaged with your Insta in 90 days, just so it's really relevant.
Yeah.
Like they're fresh in your mind. They've engaged with you in the last 90 days in your Instagram account.
Yep.
Then you go create audience. So that's that exact audience. And then you can go find new people similar to your existing users.
Yep.
Right. So then you press lookalike, and then that'll create a lookalike audience here. So you know how I was saying the other night where you can do like 1% lookalike audience?
Yep.
So 1% means it's the closest you can get to those similar users of your
Right.
actual audience of the Insta, and then the past 90 days,
Yep.
right? And then because we're targeting Australia, just choose Australia. And then you've got 1%. And then what you can do, you can go advanced, and then you can go 3 to 6, 1 to 2, 1 to 2 like that. Then you're targeting you're creating all these audiences right here.
Yep.
So 6% is the furthest away you can get from that audience.
Yep.
3%, 1%.
So it's got a massive reach, isn't it?
We don't understand.
Sean, again?
So you know how you can do 0 to 1%? That's your closest. That's the 166,000 people in Australia who's a similar ID number to the people who you've engaged with Georgie's Instagram the last 90 days. And then you create audience. And then you've got a lookalike, which is the closest you can get similar ID to the people who've engaged with Insta in the past 90 days. Does that make sense? So when you're doing an ad and you're like, oh, I want to broaden my audience, I don't know who to target, you do a custom audience first to get an audience, build your audience, and make sure that the size of the audience is over 1,000. That's what Facebook likes.
Yep.
And then you do a lookalike audience based off that, and that's like similar ID.
Yep.
So you can do that again. So people visit. So say you got custom audience, people who engage with Facebook. Yeah.
Yep.
What's he doing in the kitchen, Georgie?
I don't know. I can't hear him because his earphones are blocking him out. What are you doing, Sean?
I was just tapping
Oh.
Ando,
Yeah.
can you explain, do you get it? Can you explain the 1% and can you just go back to what it,
So what that means is that
Maybe someone else won't.
I don't what's the difference or what's the advantages of moving them up the percentage?
Oh, so say you're running an ad for a while on 1% and you've just done its dash and it's getting expensive, the ad spend, the people are clicking it less and less because you've done a lot of that audience. You can then extend it so they don't overlap.
so you reach more people, but they're less similar to the people that you've already reached. So there's less guarantee that they'll convert.
But what you do though, and I'll show you what you can do. So say I'm extending this out to 1 to 2% of audience, and then 2 to 3, and then 3 to 6%. Then you go create audience like that. And then it's going to build out another few audiences that are relevant, right? And then what you can do now, you can go create audience, and then you go saved audience. And this is what I normally do. Before I even run an ad, I build out audiences, right? Because it's best to get all your audiences together. So when you do the ad, you know who you're targeting.
Yeah.
So if you're here, we're going to go saved audience, 1 to 6% lookalike of Citizens Facebook page in past 365 days, right? And remember how we knew there was female only 24 to 44?
Yep.
You put in there. So it's a saved audience of 1 to 6% of lookalike of Citizens Facebook page in the past 365 days. And then it's female only, 24 to 44-year-old. And then because we want to target Melbourne only, we'll go Melbourne. Right, 25 miles, Melbourne only.
Yep.
We're going to target only 24-year-olds to 44. Female only, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Boom.
Oh, cool.
And then you're going to go lookalike, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And now we're going to choose those lookalike audience we just built. Then we'll go 1 to 2, 2 to 3, and then 3 to 6. Right?
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
So we've got the 1 to 6% of all those audiences we just built out. The potential reach is 140,000. And then we're targeting Melbourne people only, 24 to 44-year-olds, female.
Yep.
And then down here, now we'll start, because it's the audiences are further away, so you got 6%, so it's not exactly the closest you can get. You can go here. So what we're going to do now is do targeted interests.
Great. Okay.
Vegan,
Yeah.
vegan, right? So you target people with vegan nutrition in their interests.
Yeah.
And go for vegan recipes.
Yeah.
Vegan, they're all huge, these things. Vegan treats.
Yeah.
But I usually go for things that are huge, like go vegan, massive. Like make sure they got millions of.
Where does it show you how many interests they have?
When you click here, right? You just highlight it.
Oh, got it. Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
Wow. It's quite sophisticated now.
Vegan recipes, vegan nutrition. A lot about raw chocolates. I'll see what that comes with that. Let's go chocolate. Chocolate. They love chocolate. Boom. Let's just say all your demographic like Lululemon. Not saying they do, they might. They can do that. So this is targeting people who they've expressed interest in the pages or they're related to Lulu.
Mm-hmm.
So then it's refining more and more who this target demographic is.
Cool.
You can do like purchasing behavior. So for you, Jess, you can do this.
What does that mean?
So this is like people are more likely to spend on trendy items off Facebook. You can target people who are more likely to spend on luxury items off Facebook. So if you're like a Chanel or whatever, like a top tier brand, you'd choose this because then it's like targeting people who are into luxury goods.
Yeah.
And are more likely to into designer labels, clothing, footwear, personal care. So that's consumers who have are likely to have spent on personal care.
Cool.
Household furnishings, superannuation, savvy shoppers, clothing, footwear. So if you're a retail brand, that's a good one to choose. If you like doing e-com, they're like more likely to purchase clothing and footwear on Facebook.
Yeah.
You can do some crazy shit. This is be done soon, I reckon. I don't know if it's actually about. You can do like income. So you can target people with income ranges.
Okay.
You can target single people, mothers, motherhood,
Wow.
recently single.
Okay. Now you're showing us so much for creepy rare. Okay.
But yeah, some crazy shit you can do. So then you go create audience, boom. And then you've got your first audience, right? Saved audience 1 to 6%, and that's ready.
Cool.
Does that make heaps of sense? Custom audience, lookalike, saved audience?
Yeah, and those hyphenations or those acronyms that you're using are what Facebook understands, or is that just for me?
That's just me. Yeah, I label everything. Otherwise, you get super confused. So imagine having like hundreds, like tens of these audiences, and you just don't know what they are.
And then when I go to do a campaign, I just choose from those audiences depending on who I want to target.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. And
Awesome.
one really important thing to look at, which I'll show you another time, but basically, say you've created 3 audiences like this, and you're not sure if you're going to be targeting the same type of person.
Mm-hmm.
If you're targeting the same person, it's a waste of money, right? You target all these same audiences. You go actions, then you can go show overlap. You can like have a look at how overlapped the audiences are on Facebook.
Okay.
So you got your audience. Go back to ad manager. It's a fresh evening, isn't it?
Sure is.
Wow.
My brain's full.
Is it?
That's good. Good.
We'll go through this a little bit, and then we'll wrap it up. We'll go through building out your ads. All right. So let's just say we're doing an event campaign for you. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Choose campaign. I don't know why this isn't loading. Here we go. All right. So we're doing an engagement campaign, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're doing event responses.
Mm-hmm.
And then we call it event response campaign. What's it called?
Sweet set.
Sweet. August 15. 5.
Sweet set. Yeah, August 12th.
August 12th.
Yeah.
Yeah. Set up that account. This is you're setting up your Citizen Cacao account. So just make sure time zone is Sydney, Australian dollar, account country, then go continue. Okay. Now, because we're doing an event campaign, we want to choose that. You know how we saved, we got the audience?
Yeah.
You go saved audience, and that's
Got it.
on there.
Yeah.
You press that. Way easy inside.
Got it.
And then you've got, and the ad set name is basically the audience you're targeting. That's what I normally name it. Of Citizens Facebook page in the past 365 days. Plus female only, 24 to 44. Plus Melbourne only, 25 more. And then go down, edit placements, because it's only going to be in Facebook, because this is like an event response campaign. You can choose people who are only on their mobiles. You can choose people who are only on different types of devices, but we'll just keep it as that. Daily budget's $11. We'll do that, but basically I'll show you another way you can do it eventually. But just whatever it suggests, just keep it as that.
Yeah.
Set an end date. So for you, with event campaigns, what's that? 7 days. Facebook recommend running the ads for every 7 days.
Okay.
Algorithm in the gear really quickly. So then you go 25th to the 1st, right? So it's 7 days. You're going to spend $77. Talk about big strategy here, ad scheduling. Don't worry about that. But this is like where you can schedule the ad for like a certain time each day.
Yep.
And
Cool.
when you know
Yeah.
your shop is online, you can like make sure you're targeting. Yeah. And then you go continue. So you got ad set level. Now we're on to the copy part.
Yep.
This is like so we choose the page, just make sure we show Citizen Cacao. And what I'd suggest too, Georgie, is with your logo on your Facebook, I'd rejig it so it actually
Yeah.
has Citizen Cacao in the logo, so you can read it all.
Yeah. It needs. I need to put my new logo in there. Yeah. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. So then you can chuck. So you go in here, right, and then you go. All right, let's choose the Facebook ad. Choose the event. You know how you can create an event on your page? Do you know how to do that on Facebook?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll show you quickly.
Yes. Just like a regular event on your Facebook page.
Yeah. Just create it under your Citizen Cacao account
Yeah.
and go events. And then
Yep.
and make sure there's a nice banner. So you just go Citizen Cacao here. Boom. Just loading, guys. It's taking a really, really long time.
Don't worry.
Why can't I see events here? Usually you can hold it. They usually just. Yeah.
But it goes from my business page, not from my main page.
Yeah, just make sure. Yeah. So you got events.
Events. Yeah.
Then you go create event. Create a private event or a public?
Public.
Public. Yeah, and then this is from Citizen Car. See, it says that. Just
Yeah.
make notes for that. Chuck your banner in.
Yeah.
Event name,
Yeah.
make it nice and captivating. Once you've created that and put the copy in as well,
Yeah.
you can then find it here, right?
Yep.
You can choose it, and then you can put
Yep.
in some copy like the
Cool.
sexy founder Georgie has launched delicious chocolate evening. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. Right?
Yeah.
You go, hi Georgie.
Mm-hmm.
Georgie here. Copy, and then call to action, which would be all you need to do is register on my event page, on my event, whatever the next page, and sign up. Limited spots available.
Yeah.
Right, please get in quick.
Cool.
And then you can see what the mobile looks like, the desktop, and then your
Oh, cool. Yeah.
yeah, and then you can launch your ad, which is there, and then all you do is you go confirm there.
Oh, amazing.
Managed options, and then your ad's getting out for 7 days straight. It's going to go to that exact audience, like 1 to 6%.
Yep.
Only in Melbourne, 25 to 44.
Beautiful. All right. Awesome.
And that's like
That's what I'm going to work on tomorrow.
yeah, it's like a snapshot of how it all works.
Yeah. Thank you.
There's so many things you can do. Like
Yeah.
so close, and I'll set it as a draft, so you can just like go.
Yeah. Thank you.
So Sean, is the advantage of doing that stuff, doing it that way rather than boosting it, is because you can select, like your target and age and blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, exactly. So you can pretty much so boosting a post, it's only going for people that are more likely to like and comment rather than actually register for an event.
Sure.
So when you create an ad and you're saying, I want people to engage in event response, you're telling Facebook to go after people who are more likely to like events and go to events. But if you go to like a brand awareness, like a boosting post, you're asking Facebook to go for people who are more likely to like and comment.
Mm.
Yeah.
So, and even if you're not like boosting about an event, or sorry, not boosting, even if you're creating, kind of like, for me, like if I wanted to create like a post about advertising like the menu, would you still do that under engagement?
No. So all these, so whenever you get up to the part of advertising, just check what these say. So for that, are you advertising like a dish?
I'm advertising a menu.
A menu for what?
To get people to order.
To get people to order the food.
Okay. What about, so the thing with that is you're still targeting, so this is still a cold audience though, remember? Like it's just Facebook people, they have no idea who your brand is, but they're likely to be into you. You can target, people who are into Ayurveda on target interests. You can target people who are into yoga, meditation. But then it's still a cold audience, and if you're doing an ad directing them directly to a menu, I would almost start building recipes on your website and getting people really into like that you seriously know your shit on Ayurveda. And do a traffic campaign for people to check out your blog, saying, "Hi everyone, I've launched a free recipe on how to cook this," right? And then you direct traffic from your Facebook ad to go to your website.
But how do I then make sure that they sign up and stuff?
Sign up for what?
Well, but that, you know what I mean? What's the point? Like, I don't want them getting to my website. I want them ordering the food.
But you got to build an audience first.
Okay.
So because you're going to get people to go to your website, and say they're spending 10 seconds on your website, then you can do an ad to the people who've got to your website with the menu and say you've launched a new food service.
Okay.
Do you know what
So
I mean?
that's what, like, you'll be able to see, you'll be able to track what
Yeah.
page they're staying on your website. So you'll know the ones who are on your menu or your recipes, which ones
Exactly.
are staying on which, and then you
Yeah.
can target them.
Yeah. But if you're starting out and you don't, like, you're building your brand, you're building your audiences, you want to give away as much free content as possible. But if you've got an email, so say Jess, you had an email following, you had like, 1,000, 2,000 emails. You can do an ad to all those emails, talking about, hey, check out my menu, love for you to have a chat. But
Yeah, sure.
what I'd go first is like build your audience and
Okay, cool.
build your following, because you're basically getting people off Facebook onto your page,
Yeah.
and they don't know who you are.
Yeah.
And then you're asking for them to like order through you.
Sure.
And then like a warming up process
Yeah, sure.
of like getting to know you more, knowing that your food's legit. They watch your content. They look. They learn your dishes at home. They go,
Yeah.
oh, really cool. I'd actually really like someone to cook it for me. Like, that sounds like a great service that you're offering. But it's more of like a long-term strategy.
Sure.
To get people to start buying. But if you had like a product, just to start building an audience, then I'd start looking at doing like an ad to get people to make it an action on your website.
Okay, so a product could be like a chai, like a packaged chai mix that I've got, or like a spice mix, or a or ghee. You mean like that? Yeah. Yeah,
or like there's, I think a lot of people aren't like, what's going to get more and more big is like giving people, like starting your group, your Facebook group called like Jess Chef's Ayurveda, and then on the banner will be like, do a 5-day Ayurvedic challenge and give away a dish every day on the challenge. You know what I mean? Like hey guys, I'm teaching this today on a live video. I'm teaching you how to cook this at home, and you're warming them up, right? They're like, oh, Jess knows her shit. She knows Ayurveda. I'm going to teach you how to cook this dish at home.
Sure.
And the next night, the challenge is to cook this, and then cook this and this, and then on the final day, that's when you go, by the way, guys, I've got a cooking series on Ayurveda, which is like 10 videos, and you can cook all these dishes at home. I also send out like a journal for you, so you can journal how your food cooking skills are going, right?
Okay, cool.
Or then you could actually sell your program. You're like, by the way, if anyone would like to have these delicious meals delivered to your home every day, I'd have this service as well.
Okay, cool.
And then just in that group, keep giving away free content every week. Keep giving away like free recipes. Hey guys, I've tried out this new dish. It's really nice. Give that a go,
Yeah.
And build your following that way, because then they're going to warm up to you more. You're not just like a Facebook ad going, hey, I've got this epic business. Go check it out.
Is it better to do all that stuff via Facebook, or is it better to get people to your website?
So I would go website, start creating like content on your website, giving away free, on your Instagram as well, getting people to go to your website and check it out. And then make sure you put in the code so you can track what people are up to. And then you can look at going, hey guys, like launching a challenge, or I'm launching I've got a free ebook on how to cook these dishes. Sign up here, and then you grab their email address on a landing page.
But is that best to be doing all that stuff via Facebook? Is that what you mean?
You can do it through Facebook, yeah, or Instagram. You've
Okay.
got to test and see which works best.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All good things. Sean.
What's that?
All good things.
Yeah, it's all good things. And so Georgie, for you, right? You know how you were saying like do like a campaign for like, what would we say? Like drop a comment, tag a friend whose birthday this month.
Yep.
And we're going in the competition of I'm going to make them a special cake for free.
Yep.
You do an engagement campaign for post engagement, because you're asking them to go, hey, drop a comment. So
Yep.
that enough people are more likely to drop a comment.
Yep. Cool.
Mm.
Awesome.
Well, fresh vibes.
Love it.
Hope you understood everything.
Yeah, I'm excited to go through it. Like tomorrow, I don't have much on, so I'll just like rake through it and I'll create the campaign for this event.
Yeah.
And that'll be a really good testing ground.
Yeah. And then first audience, just do the 1% audience off your Instagram, your Facebook, on your Facebook. Do the 1% because
Yep.
that's your most likely demographic. And because
Yeah.
it's an event as well, I'd go like 10 miles, like small, because people go
Yeah.
travel around the city to get there.
Yeah, cool.
And then hold that, yeah.
Beautiful. Yay.
Yeah, and then do a retarget based off people who have only clicked interested.
Yep.
But send me a
Cool.
photo and I'll go through it.
Yeah. Yay.
All right, sweet. Well,
Thanks, guys.
have a fantastic evening.
Awesome.
You
I'll
too.
speak to you all soon. Mwah. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Sean. Bye, Georgie.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
No, thank you. How do we get out of this thing? Hello.